What's up, dudes? Alright, so let's do a little show! Look at this, guys. I'm in freaking nature over here. Isn't that weird? Freaking look at this, guys. Look at this shit. Man, the vibe. So different when you're out in nature. It's crazy. Crazy. You can just sit and think and relax. Man, we just been chilling a lot. Chilling. He keeps making fun of me because like a year ago I was so up in my head and like talking all the time and trying to prove myself, and I was really annoying still with people that I thought were kind of more on the enlightened path than me. They're ahead. I was like, look at me, I'm so cool, like a douchebag. And so I've calmed down a bit, so we are able to actually chill. I've been doing Kriya yoga ever since the course. It's great. It's really, really great. You really feel peaceful at the end. And yesterday I had my first time pretty much where I was just at peace. I was just doing the breathing and I felt really peaceful in the body, and I was like, yeah, feeling good. And I just kept that zone, and I was able to sort of talk and open my eyes, and I just kept that zone, and I was able to just stare at trees and just kind of be there and not be thinking. It was very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. It's a whole different way of being. And so that was cool. It happened like twice when I did the 10-day Vipassana course. Amazingly, it did happen a couple of times, but that was like almost like a separate thing. This is like on my own, just chilling. You know, it's pretty good. And yeah, I'm just opening up so much. I just feel way more chill and just at peace, and I'm just feeling a lot more. I feel my heart has really opened a lot in the last couple of months. And yeah, what I'm realizing, like I've been watching these videos. I'm gonna share some. I'll share a little clip with you. Basically, this guy's crazy, by the way. He knows a lot of stuff. But basically, like humans are all just thinking with their heads all the time, and we're just stuck in here, being run by the mind. You probably knew that part already, but there's actually a way of being where you actually think with the heart. Like you're literally like you're listening to this, and you're in your heart, and you're behaving that way. And I'm starting to tune into that. And it's a totally different reality, completely, because you're just sort of blissed out and you're just happy, and you just see things differently, like because the brain is always like comparing and trying to, like, the brain thinks like there's a lot of ego stuff up there, you know, a lot of ego. The ego is just created up here, right? So the ego, you're comparing, and you think you need more. It comes sort of from a lack place, like you need more. And all the programming we have from society is all up here, right? So we have to have more money, better job, more success, cooler friends, cooler clothes, blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff, it's all up here. But when you get into your heart, none of that's there. The heart is just a place of there is no negativity. It's just love. It just loves everybody and sees everybody as one. So when you're in your heart, all the problems that you think you had don't exist. It's hard even to sort of put across, but they're just not real because they're all brain-based delusions. When you're in the heart, you actually just feel love for yourself, love for the divine. You love those around you. So there's just like it's just a shift in perception. It's a shift in being. It's a complete shift, and I'm slowly going into that now. I can just feel it happening. And so it's even when there's like a certain situation, let's say for business, and I want to, like, you know, somebody did something and I'm like, I wasn't happy about it. When I'm up here, you know, I want to criticize and say, hey, like, you were supposed to do this, and you did this, and blah, blah, blah. And when I'm in the heart, I actually don't want to do that. In the heart, I just want to say to them, hey, I love you so much. You're so awesome, and I appreciate you, and you're amazing. But you know, I just wanted to see, like, why you did this, because I think there was a better way to do it that would just be more beneficial for us all. So let's just talk and see how we can make it better next time in a totally loving way. Rather than like the, you know what I'm saying, the brain-based, you did this, you did that, and coming from a place of separation. When you're in the heart, it's not that place of separation. It's more like, hey, we're all in this together, and let's find a way to work together and make it better. It's very different. It's like a really, really different reality. So yeah. So you can watch some clips by this guy. He's really great, and he talks about this a lot, and he really knows what's going on. I just discovered him like a couple of days ago because Josh, was like, yeah, you gotta check out this dude. So he's great.
Near where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found, And it talks about the same exact information that is in The Secret, that your thoughts are based on logic, and you can go through where you place your attention and your intention, and your intention has three basic patterns of what happens with your mind, your heart, and your body. And if you engage all these things together at one time, yeah, you're going to get exactly what your intention is. But what the creators of The Secret don't understand is the instrument that the creation is being done through is the mind. It's the brain. And the brain is a polarized tool. You've got the left brain and the right brain. And then the left and right is the front lobes and the back lobes. And it keeps going through what I believe is 64 different divisions. The same 64 divisions of the 64 codons that are in the human DNA. And so it is possible to bring to you what you want or what you intend through your intentions. But what you will also get is the exact equal and opposite force coming from behind you where you can't see. Our eyes see this way, but we can't see this way. And so you get what you want coming this way, and you're going to get exactly what you don't want coming from behind. And so, and there is now a man named Dr. James Hart out of California, one of the brain experts in the world. He's considered one of the two greatest brain experts on the planet ever to live. And he agrees with me that they've found scientifically that you can go in using the brain and you can create anything, but you always get this other thing, the opposite thing also. So what's going on in the world is you've got 6.5 billion people in the world, and most of them want peace. I mean, you know, they're praying together, these huge circles of people praying for world peace. But they're never going to get world peace as long as they pray from the brain. They're going to get a world that's half peace and half war. And it's just going to keep generating that half peace, half war until they learn to create in a different way. There is another way that the indigenous people tell us all over the world, and that the ancient people, the ancient Tibetan Buddhists and the other ones talk about, that you can create, which is creating from where the original stars and planets were created, which is in the heart. If you leave the brain, throw it away, get out of there, and go down into the heart, you can do the same thing. You can create there. You can bring anything you want. You can change the world. But you won't get the opposite effect.
But yeah, it's a huge process, and I think humanity is going through it. Like, we all have to go through it. You know, we're a brain-based society and fear-based, and we got to get out of the fear and into our hearts. And if we were in our hearts, none of this would be happening, right? Like, when you're in your heart, all you just feel is love and compassion, and you just want to, you know, feel good. And you don't want to go and shoot people, bro. You don't want to shoot people or steal from people or do any of the craziness that's going on the planet. So we all have to do this thing that's happening. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. I am starting a new podcast where I'll be sharing my spiritual journey with the world and interviewing other amazing people who are also on the spiritual path. And it's going to be really interesting, because I think so many people out there are on this, whether they know it or not. Everyone ultimately wants spiritual enlightenment. Everybody wants reunification with God and total happiness and joy and love in their lives. But we don't even realize that it's the spiritual path we need to be on. Many of you do. Some of you don't. And billions of people don't. They're just doing their human stuff, you know, in the matrix. But we're all on it. And we need to start talking about it, and we need to start connecting with each other and sharing with each other and supporting each other. So I'm starting this thing, and I think I'm just going to call it, and I want your feedback. I think I'm just going to call it AWAKEN, just the AWAKEN podcast, and underneath tagline, enjoy the journey. Because that's what it's about. It's about doing the journey together and helping each other and having a blast. So I think that resonates quite well. The other one I had as an idea, actually Ryan came up with this and we were laughing about it, was the Woke as Fuck podcast, and because it had a lot of jokes in it. It's just like, hey bro, You know what I'm saying? Like somebody leaves a douchey comment, you're like, listen, buddy, comment like that. You're not even 2% woke, dude. You're barely 1%, dude. Don't even be commenting till you're at least 10% woke, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny. And then, if somebody says some awesome shit, you're like, dude, this guy must be coming up to 50% woke, dude. And this guy's pretty hardcore. And so it's kind of like there's a lot of fun there. It's like, hey, and the tagline could be just like, are you ready to get woke or something? And just woke is just funny. I don't know why. It's just funny. So we were gonna do that, but then I don't know if it just feels right to because I need to cut down on my swear. I swear too much. You guys know me. I'm a potty mouth. And it's like, and I think if I think at some point I'd like to get on some respectable people. That's what I'm saying. Like Dalai Lama's not coming on there if we're using the F word, and some people are just uncomfortable with it, and I don't get why, but they are. So maybe you know what I mean. And I like the awaken. I like the enjoy the journey. I think that's simple and it's just nice. It's good, and it's just what it is, right? It is what it is. So I think that resonates more. But if you guys have some genius idea that's better, hey, now's the time to tell me because I've already filmed some of the episodes. We're launching this thing now, so tell me if you have a better idea. Maybe there's some play on words on woke. Maybe we could there's some way, But the Get Woke podcast doesn't sound right. How woke are you, bro? That's the question. Because if you're pretty woke, you can help me come up with a title that's better. But if you're not that woke, you might not be able to. All right, let me just show you guys what we got. So number one here, this is the original one from the lot that we made, and I like this one. It's simple. It's got the nice little flower there. It's pretty cool. Then we made this one, which also is very nice. You got the sky there in the ground. It's all super chill. It's nice. But then we got fancy and Party Pony. He's like, let's put these two together. Boom! So that's number 3. We'll call this one number 3. And then we got a couple of more designs. We got this one over here, which is kind of cool as well. It's simple, and I like the pattern. It's pretty cool. And of course, we got number 5 over here, which is this guy, which we just made last second. And yeah, this one's alright too. I mean, I like them all. Honestly, I like them all. So give me your feedback, guys. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's the question. All right, keep it real. And if anyone has a better idea, write it in capital letters for the show, and people just thumbs up it. If you like it, thumbs up it. And let's see if we can find the most badass one. And hey, if you're a graphics designer or something and you're super badass, please go for it. You know what I'm saying? Make something and send it over to me, Sasha at sashapua.com. I'm all ears. I really would like the feedback from you wonderful humans who are watching this right now. Listen, we're going to do this thing, and it's going to be magical. But let's get a good title first. You know what I'm saying? This is our thing we're doing, guys. When we begin this thing, it's just pretty much us. It's you, 42 guys who fucking are awesome, and me. That's it. That's all we need. 43 men who are great. That's all we need, guys. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Yeah. All right. You guys want to do a meditation in a couple of shows with me? Do you want to do that? We could do one together. We could just sit and breathe, and you guys could just join me. That would be cool. I wish y'all could just materialize here. That would be cool. Wouldn't that be great? It's just, hey guys, everybody show up, and then you're all just here on the land. You know what I'm saying? 42 beautiful men, and we just hang around and do some breathing. That would be good. Anyway, one day, guys, one day, that'll be possible. All right, I'll shut up now. See you in the next one.